What's up, guys? It's Chachi Power here. This is a long overdue review of mine. Such a big Voltron fan, and I'm one of the last people to review this damn thing. But it's the SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con 2011 exclusive Blazing Sword Voltron from Mattel. This was available at the show. I wasn't there, but thanks to eBay and stuff like that, you know, we're able to acquire these. And as of the 1st of August, you're actually able to go back on mattelcollector.com and buy them because they were sold out in the beginning. But yeah, you can go on there. It's about 40 bucks shipped, $30 plus shipping to wherever you are. But yeah, so here is the box. It comes in a usual Mattel box, that they have at the shows, which is the white. You'll see there it's for adult collectors, so I don't know what I'm doing with it. Here is the back, pretty plain. And yeah, so once you pop open this, you get this here, which is Voltron with the blazing sword effect, and it's got a regular blazing sword in the back. And this is the front here, and you guys have probably seen this in other reviews, but it does have like a little button here which plays the intro. It's like an edited version.
From days of long ago, from uncharted regions of the universe, comes a legend. The legend of Voltron, defender of the universe. Voltron! Form blazing sword!
So yeah, it's pretty cool that it does that. Unexpected, but really cool. Here's the back, which shows these crappy Mattel photos. I'm one of the first people that jumped on to complain about how horrible this looks. These big ass feet. I mean, seriously, look at that. It looks so stupid. But as I've come to find out in other reviews, it actually is a really cool figure. So I got it in my hands now. It seems like it's definitely not as bad as I thought. So let's take a look inside. So I've carefully opened the box so that I can reseal it if I need to. Here are warnings in like every damn language possible. Yeah, so I guess there's nothing cool in there. Just your basic, keep out of sunlight and stuff like that. So let's open up this bad boy. Alright guys, I've skipped over that whole box crap because it's pretty annoying how they did the box. If you want to check out what I did to open that damn box without completely destroying it, stay tuned to the end of the video. I don't want to take up too much of the review with that stupid box. But anyway, here's the figure. It's really nice. Very rubbery, plasticky feeling, like just PVC-ish. So start from head to toe. The sculpt is alright. The lion head looks pretty decent. The face could have been better. Then he's got the jaw here that kind of just gets cut off, obviously because it doesn't continue and it's not a transforming robot. The neck is on a ball joint. The top here, you'll see the ball joint there, and the bottom of the neck too. So you get 2 points of movement on the neck. You have the shoulders this way, that way, and up that way. You'll see that there. So that's pretty cool. Very tight. You have the upper chest, lower waist, you have elbows, you have swivel, which swivels on the top and here, top and bottom. You'll see what I'm talking about. Then you have the wrist that has a good amount of movement. This movement is pretty cool. Glad they incorporated that into there. Then you have the jaws that are spring loaded. Then you have the hips, which are popped on. Looks like they're ball joints there too. Upper swivel, forward, back. You got the knees, wide range of movement in the knees. Then you have the ankles and the feet, which wobble back and forth. If we take a look out back, he has the folding wings, which I don't know the purpose of that, but it's there. You'll see mine came with stress marks from the factory, which sucks, but what can you do? And of course this is the blazing sword of Voltron, so it does come with a blazing sword effect, which let's try and recreate that here. Clamp one here, and I guess clamp the other down at the end, basically like he's forming the blazing sword. And then he's got the regular blazing sword, which is done in white. So they basically took the look of this, what you see on screen, and colored it that way, which is why you don't see any silver anywhere. So here's the blazing sword, which is, it's nicely done. I would prefer silver, but whatever. And it's got the handle here, which is very nicely done. And to use it, you just clamp it into the lion there, and there you are. Like I showed you guys, it has a wide range of movement. You can actually bring his arms up over his head, and by doing so he can hold the sword above his head, you know, like he's coming down to slash something, which is really cool. I think the only other toy to be able to hold both, you know, hands on a sword was the Toynami Masterpiece, but I'm not sure if he was able to put it over his head. I don't think I've ever tried that, but it's nice to know this figure can. And it has that nice, you know, upper chest articulation, which really gives it, you know, some fabulous poses. You can do a lot with this figure. I mean, this is not something too many Voltrons can do. That's really cool. Now, originally when I first saw this on Collection DX, the pictures, I was one of the first to complain about how weird the feet looked, because it kind of looks like those like kitty toys. But really, if you really take a look at it, it's really how he looks on screen. Just looks a little weird if you're used to looking at the die-cast versions, and basically every other version out there is not like this. And the sculpt for the hands are really nice, very, very nice. I prefer them over the way the faces on the feet are done, which kind of look like stretched out to the sides. But not too bad. And finish wise, it's not too bad. There's some flashing here on the leg, some sloppy paint on the blue lion's face. You got the stress marks on the wing there. A little bit of weird paint there. Some missing on the crest down here, but I mean, overall, it's a nice figure. You guys probably think I'm not too enthused over this figure. I am, just a bit tired at the moment that I'm doing this review, but you know, aside from that, there's already a bunch of reviews, so there's really nothing new I can show you guys. But I will show you the box opening at the end. It's horrible. If you don't feel like watching that, I'll go over it really quick. Basically, Mattel does not want you taking this out of the box without ruining the box. So I took the liberty of really taking my time opening the box, and I still kind of ruined it, but it's just stupid. If it's a collectible, you know, make the box so you can put it back in. But I think the real reason they did that is so that you rip open one box, since it's got the little sound box in there. You know, you don't want to ruin that. so you end up buying another one to keep in the box, which is, you know, that's up to you guys if you want to do that. I would just rather keep the figure. And that's pretty much it, guys. There's really not much to this figure. It's I gotta say, it's up there. It's wonderful. A little bit plasticky feeling, but it's definitely one of the better Voltron toys. So don't hesitate, pick this up. It's 30 bucks. Because if you hold off, you're gonna end up paying 100 bucks for it later on. So you might as well get it now. 30 bucks is still a tad high for a figure, but you know, people pay more for a lot less. So take advantage of that. And that's pretty much going to be it, guys, for this review. So stay tuned for more. Wow, seriously? Like, you can't take Voltron out without ruining the whole damn box? It's like glued. Check this out. Here's a sound box. It's totally glued to the front of the box. I don't know how the hell I'm going to open that without ruining the box. Okay, either I'm really stupid or Mattel really didn't want you keeping this box if you opened it. But persistence pays off. It is now like half an hour later. I actually found a way to do it. The only way to do it was really just taking an X-Acto knife and just basically cutting the glue off right here. See that? Against the cardboard, and I did a pretty good job without messing up the front, so I'm happy. And I can finally pull Voltron out. So, hope you guys learned something here today. Either that or someone's going to be like, hey, you could have just done this and it would have been all cool. I'm sure someone will just post a comment and be like, hey, did you know you can just untab this and everything falls out? But I couldn't figure it out, guys, so whatever. Here it is. A little bit ripped up here, but here's a figure. Now I can go ahead and start taking all these things off so I can one day put it back in a box and sell it as new. Ha ha ha. You know what the truth is? I never really have plans to sell this. I don't ever have plans to sell my Voltron stuff. So I don't even know why I'm bothering to try and take this off neatly. But now it's just because I have to. Because I know someone in Mattel is laughing, saying, haha, no one will ever take this off. I mean, look at this. They got like dragon tail kind of like clips here. Like, this stuff is just really not meant to come off. Like, you could reach your hand from the top and try and take them off, but look at this. You'll never take it off without cutting stuff, and you'll probably end up cutting the figure. So I recommend just ripping it open, unless you plan on putting it back in the box. I sure don't. But at least, like I said, you guys are learning something, so I'll continue on. Alright, I'm almost there. Look at that. I got the top half off. I swear, if they do the a 23-inch Voltron like this, I'm gonna have to stab somebody. This is ridiculous. At this point, I really don't care about the box, guys. But it's just, you know, I gotta make a point of trying to beat the system, if you know what I'm saying. Because they're probably thinking it's impossible. And it's impossible to do neatly, but it's possible. And I will not give up. And look at this. This is ridiculous. They're wrapping this whole thing around here with tape. These guys are messed up. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Put the box back together. Looks minty fresh. Screw you, Mattel.